Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another video blog. Hope you're having a great week and you're ready to get a little more focused in your life. So I want you to know that all these coaching tips and life health strategies that I share with you is based on my own challenges and also based on the challenge I see every single day among my clients or among people at the workforce. When I go coach them or give talks, I hear what their challenges are, and I make a point to share this information on my YouTube channel so everybody can get help, and it's free. So share my videos, help me to help other people. So a few months ago I made a video blog about focus, and I will include that link here so you can get the whole definition and more explanation what focus really is. But I'll give you a quick version here. Focus is directed energy in something. It's when you inhibit all the distractions in order to put all your mental energy into one task, so it's done well, the quality is high, and you are engaged into one activity that is stimulating your brain, stimulating your creativity, your insights. And hopefully by doing that, you create that zone of flow. Remember, focus is the portal to flow. So, but let's go a little bit underneath focus here, because a lot of times when I go coach people in the workforce, I hear them ask me to help them with better strategies of how to focus better, because they feel like they're too busy, and by the end of the day they're not feeling as productive as they want to be. And let's face it, productivity is a marker of happiness in the workforce, and I think it's just a mark of happiness in a lot of areas in our life. But when you end your day knowing that you are busy doing things that are meaningful to you, things that matter, you feel great. You feel like you have that free pass to go out and have dinner with your friends, have some drinks, or even just watch some TV and not have that guilt in your head that you should be doing more. I believe that guilt in people's head, that they constantly think they should be doing more, is because they're not being productive, and that does affect people's happiness. So what is the core of focus? It's goals. It's really hard to be focused on something when you don't know what you should be doing. So before focus, you need to determine what you need to be doing. So what are your goals? So I break this down in phases here. So when I draw this little roadmap or GPS coordinates to my clients, it works like this, and I'm going to totally summarize so this video is not too long. But start with your master goal, your chief dream or your chief goal. So if you have a big vision, like opening a business, losing 20 pounds, make extra $50,000 next year, whatever that is, right? What is the most important goal in your life right now? It can be career oriented, could be relationship oriented, could be finances, or could be about health and fitness. So those are the four major areas of our life. So write what the goal is, and then start working backwards. In other words, what does it need to happen right before you achieve this big goal? I call that phase X here. So what is the phase that needs to be right before you get that big goal? So for example, if you want to open a business, you need an X amount of money here, you need you need a website, you need a team, whatever that is. So you determine what needs to happen before you actually have your goal. Underneath that, I call phase Y here. Y needs to happen here right before X happens. So you start breaking down, and this could have as many as like 10 boxes, maybe 20 boxes, whatever works for you. You can make boxes into very specific goals, or you can make more general and then just add things to each box. But let's really talk about, folks, today. What it needs to happen today, this week, or for the month that is going to move you up towards your goal. Or some people say it's going to move the needle. And let's talk specifically about today, because I want to give you a strategy you can use right away. I'll never forget what Brian Tracy said in one of his books many years ago, that you need to pursue something towards your goal every single day. In other words, you need to be doing an activity or a task every single day that is moving you closer to your goal. And he's very clear that this task doesn't have to be more than 10 minutes. He has this 80-20 form that says 20% of what you're doing, 20% of your time is going to count for 80% of your results. So a lot of people get overwhelmed and they get into paralysis because they think they need to stop their life, quit their jobs, stop hanging out with all their friends, stop working out to dedicate 8-10 hours a day towards their goal. Sometimes that might be necessary for a few days, but all you need to do to start building momentum, build confidence, build more courage, which I call confidence, courage, I call the mind muscles, the mental muscles you need to succeed in life. By doing something every single day, you creating momentum, get the wheel rolling, and at the end of the day, you feel good because you move your needle a little bit. It's not about moving a lot. It's just like, can you do one task that's gonna maybe just take 10 minutes that is going to get you closer to your goal? Can be a phone call, can be an email, can be reading a book about success and money, whatever is related to your goal, right? So how do you focus today? You need to get number one. Once you know where your goal is, you need to get clarity. After you clear with your goal, get clear about all the steps that need to happen for you to achieve your goal. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you need to know everything. It's more like, can you identify what you need to do today in order to go to maybe phase Y? What you need to do today that's gonna propel you forward, then you can figure out tomorrow what the task is. Don't try to figure out all the phases because that can be very overwhelming. Remember, it's not about the how. A lot of people get caught on the how, and you just need to know what's the action you need to do today, because then the how, which is the other steps, the other phase of the project, will unfold and give you the clarity you need. So again, focus on today. What do you need to do today that's going to move the needle for you? Then, if you came with like 5-6 things, what is the importance level of each thing? So put, an A or a 1 next to each task so you know which one you need to focus first. And then manage your energy, because let's say you have 5 tasks and you know this task here is the one that's going to take a lot of energy, that's going to take the most mental creativity or thinking process. So you need more energy. So make sure this task you do at the time of the day that you have the most energy. If this task here, for example, is about emailing a couple people, emailing doesn't take a lot of mental energy. So you do this at the time of the day that maybe you don't have that much energy. It's usually at 3-4 o'clock time, or 2-3, that people start to crash. Not that I think it's normal for people to crash, but that's unfortunately what most people feel, the energy going down in the afternoon. So importance level, and then you manage your energy according to the importance of each task. If you do this every single day, and you add one more mind muscle, which is discipline. It takes discipline to be a focused person, because when you focus on that task that's important to you, that's going to help you to get to your dream fast or get you closer, you need to be able to inhibit all distractions. Put your cell phone away, put your turn off the email notification on your computer, and just sit down and complete that task. Remember, there's no such a thing like multitasking. Research says that every time you're multitasking, you're taking energy away from the task you're doing now to something else. It takes more than 10 minutes to redirect your energy into the task you're doing before. So in terms of productivity, it's a very poor choice. So this is my message for today. Get clear on your goals. Get clear what the tasks you need to do today, and get focused. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week.